London is top of the Champions League against bottom as the Kazakhstan champions come to North London. Arsenal, they can make it 8 wins from 8 on the final match day of the Champions League. Join us here in North London.
Thank you, team. Elsewhere, Barcelona and Nottingham Hill are both Premier League clubs above them. A single goal keeps them outside of top 8. They'll be on the attack against Copenhagen this evening. Jose Mourinho's Benfica, they're fighting to avoid elimination, and he's up against his old club, Real Madrid. There are so many more matches that matter tonight too, including Sporting Lisbon's trip to Athletic Bilbao, as the Portuguese club looks to spoil the party and claim the top 8 spot. So let's have a look. Here's a reminder of what the full table looks like going into the final match day of the league phase. Just think about how many times this is going to change between 8 and 10 tonight. What you wouldn't expect to change, though, is Arsenal to keep their place at the top of the table. With a quite remarkable 100% record so far, Bayern have joined Arsenal as qualified and will enjoy that direct route to the round of 16, avoiding the playoffs. But who will join them is really anyone's guess. We've got 16 teams, all with a chance. And 5 of them, including Man City and Barcelona, are currently only out of it in goal difference. It's jam-packed in there, only 3 points separate Real Madrid in 3rd and Juventus in 15th. It's quite mad, really. A reminder that teams who finish 9th to 24th will go into the knockout playoffs. And those on the right-hand side, 25th and under, will be out of the competition completely. Napoli, Benfica and Ajax are among the 8 teams fighting to keep their European campaign alive. It's as simple as that, really. Look, there's some great fixtures tonight and some great storylines as well. What stands out for you, Stephen?
I think the one top of my list here, PSG Newcastle. I'll obviously have one eye on the Liverpool game. Been a lot of noise.
It has, isn't it?
I'll
wait to ask you about it.
But yeah, I think they've got the most difficult game. Newcastle, they'll have confidence going there last year and get the points. Obviously, they should have won that game. A late penalty stopped them winning it. But I just think PSG are getting back to full strength now. I think they're still one of the favourites in the competition. So I think out of the English teams, I'd say Newcastle got the biggest test.
Joe, what's your hot take about the fixtures tonight?
It's thinking really like PSG did they this time last year, right? Motoring, I think, tremendous. Dembele was rested at the weekend, so they've got this game. They know they need to win in front of their home fans. I think they'll be at it. I think Newcastle will get a slap tonight. I think it'll be 2 or 3, maybe 4.
They've been good in the Champions League.
I know.
Well, they've been good. They've been very good. I think that's where teams look perhaps PSG have got a slight advantage over English teams. They really do. Because I think they'll be fairly confident in themselves and their own skin that they're going to win the league anyway. So they can't afford to rest players for games and things like that. Because it is all about peaking at the correct time. I've got to say last year they were short of another performance in the final. Because you've seen the long time. Napoli, Chelsea, I'm looking forward to as well. I think that's a game that could go either way. Some great games. Obviously, the English teams, Dortmund and Milan, Benfica, Real Madrid, some brilliant football tonight. Conte, Chelsea, Mourinho, Real Madrid and Sancho. There's a lot of things to look forward to.
Ali, one thing that will please you later in the show, we're actually going to speak to Liam Senior live. So hopefully you've got
It's a good start, isn't it?
Let's go.
Right, I need to say actually, last season we predicted at this stage, we asked you guys for your predictions of how many goals there's going to be. So there's 18 games. Actually, Ali, you weren't.
I know they scoffed at me when I put my prediction in last year.
You said 68. 68 last year?
Yeah, what was it, 66?
It was 63. I know, so we're not too far. James Horncastle, he got it spot on with 63, so he's obviously the expert amongst you lot, isn't he? I'm going to ask you the same for this year. So how many do we predict? Go on, you go first.
Well, I was thinking mid-50s, but after that from last year, I'm going to go slightly higher. I'm going to go for 58.
58, okay.
Slightly down last year. I'm going for the exact same standard. Last year, I'm going 63.
Okay, nice, Joe.
I'm going to go 66. There's some games here where there could be goals.
Yeah,
that's the optimist in you, man.
Yeah,
I like it.
We also want to make sure that if you want to get involved in the conversation at home, you can do as well. So make sure you just use the hashtag #GoalShowExtra because we're going to go over to those guys as well later on, and they're going to take you through all the goals from all over the night. And yeah, as we expect, there's going to be quite a few as well. Haaland as well, if he plays. Let's see inside the screen. What's that? You can see. I can't even read it. It's too far away from me. I definitely need some glasses. What about City? Because it's going to be a big night for them as well tonight against Galatasaray.
But I would say they probably had their bad night last week, going away losing 3-1. I know it's a difficult surface to play on Bodo Glimt, but I'd expect them being at home against Galatasaray to win that comfortable and progress. I'm watching that one, and
No,
a really poor, surprising result.
And here. Right, right, up here.
And
here.
So
And here.
perhaps it wouldn't have
And
been
here.
that just much
Lie down.
of a shock, I think.
No.
I think
And
it will
here.
just go. I think it was 3-1.
Also, the Galatasaray be a threat, but yeah, they should get it.
I don't want
Right, I begin to stick with that in the preview. Manchester City, exactly what's going on. The only Premier League team who are on the outside looking in after that shock defeat to Bodo Glimt last week. Right, they had all to do on match day 8 last year, even to get into the playoffs, and they pulled it out the bag in dramatic fashion. Can they repeat that feat tonight to secure top 8? We're going to ask Jodie Lescott and Emma Dodd.
Thank you very much, Laura. Yeah, who would have thought for the second year in a row that Manchester City would need a result on match day 8 just to get into the next round? Like Laura said, it was the playoffs last year. Last 8 are looking for this time, Jones. What is your gut telling you? Come full time at the end of match day 8, we'll see the top 8.
No, I see them in the playoffs. I think there's too many variables for City to be that confident. I see Barcelona winning at home, Copenhagen, so I see them doing their job, and obviously Newcastle 50, both can't finish on the 16 points required, so you could get points back there, but I just think there's too many variables tonight. Do I see them winning tonight? Yes.
I
The
don't.
confidence they would have gained
I
even from
know.
the Manchester
What are you
United
doing?
and belief that was installed back into the squad about
I know.
what's at stake now once required to catch Arsenal. But yeah, I think the variables
What are you doing?
to the Champions League is too much.
Go on, my
You'll have
man.
the team line
Right,
changes
into
in a
edge.
couple of
Go into
minutes.
edge.
Would you be
Go.
surprised to see perhaps an international coming in to shore up what's a very young back like Rusty?
Yeah, I expected to see him. I
Right.
think he was rested because again, I think he's been nursing an injury in the last few weeks, playing slightly out of position. So I would expect to see him back in there with Kushner, with Mark Gay not being eligible to play. So yeah, I see more experience back line tonight.
I mean, we can't pull out Galatasaray in this game, and Ali's already alluded to a good record. Although we from home not so much, but
Right.
with Victor Osimhen up front, I mean, they can get goals anywhere.
Yeah, definitely, and I think their style of attack and the way this game could go in terms of City having sustained possession of high up the pitch, and we know they've run the ball to a counter attack. So with Sane and Osimhen and Gundogan supplying balls as well, it's pretty dangerous for City tonight.
How would you be on a night like this? Would you be wanting to know what was going on elsewhere, or would you be very focused on matters at hand?
No, just matters at hand. Again, there's so much to concentrate here. It's not really
I'm
easy
more
game.
inclined to watch the Chelsea
One of the most informed strikers as a
one,
defender.
to be honest with you, but
So you've got to be fully focused. You've got to give them the respect he deserves, and the team the respect they deserve to fully concentration tonight.
Thank you for now, Julian. So there you have it. Manchester City need to win this one here tonight and rely on a couple of other teams doing them a favor.
Thanks very much, guys. Summed up pretty nicely there. Look, against Bodo Glimt, that's got to be up there with one of the biggest shocks that we've seen, Joe.
Yeah, it's a massive shock, but we've seen Bodo again hit Roma for 7. We've seen a big Spurs like the circumstances, the stadium. You know, Man City were very, very poor. I thought playing on artificial is very difficult when you're not used to it. But you have to adjust your game slightly. Even for Manchester City, play this way, and they did it. Bodo Glimt just fine. They defended terribly. The two centre halves that come into the game now were really, really poor. And it was a bad night. But Bodo Glimt, obviously the biggest night in their history.
Oh, fantastic. But you're right, Joe, you mentioned it. They gave some fantastic results at home. Obviously, the surface temperature, everything about it could be a difficult place to go to. But that said, we were really disappointed for that man in the pitch. There's no doubt about that.
Stevie, I say this with the knowledge that they're only 4 points off of Arsenal in the Premier League, and it's really tight. You can see on the table there, really tight between City and the teams just above them. How far off their best do you think they are?
Not too far. I think recent signings in January. I think they've bolstered the squad. We're just speaking, how good of a signing Semenyo was and Mark Gillian. The importance. I was devastated that he never came to Liverpool. In all honesty, because we've had some defensive issues from that point of view. So I think that'll really help them and boost them. And just with City's experience and the quality and the manager, you can never write them off. I think they'll win tonight and they'll win comfortable. And I don't think they'll go away in the Premier League. I think they'll be there till the end.
Do you agree, Ali? Do you think they'll go through to the top 8?
I do. I can see them winning tonight fairly comfortably, actually. Well, I really can. I think it's vitally important. Like, you can't underestimate the importance of finishing the top 8 in terms of getting those extra couple of weeks off. It's massive. Pep will know that, and the players will certainly know that. But in agreeing with the boys, I think they've had a tremendous window with the signings they've brought in.
Yeah. Okay, guys, make sure you stay with us because it's going to be a mammoth evening in the Champions League as it ramps up tonight with the teams starting to arrive at 18 stadiums across Europe, from Naples to Frankfurt, Liverpool to Paris, and a lot more. We're going to be taking you through all of those fixtures in a few moments' time. See you after the break.
This program is brought to you by Crypto.com, UEFA Champions League official partner.
Chris Khan here, and welcome to my car modifying kingdom. I want a hyper-modified car. I'm the head honcho around here. Keep it. I want loud. I want rowdy. You're right, man. What's up? Good. Of course, you're trainee outlet.
They're not even in line.
I think my shirt got burned. Ow! Brand new Chris Khan's Custom Cars. Monday at 9 on Quest and stream on Discovery Plus.
Rick is clever.
You know what your sister's going to say, though?
No. Oh, it's lush. You don't mind if I get a matching one, do you?
With over 80 kitchen styles, find the perfect one for you and feel as proud as a peacock with Wix. Sale now on.
We're back at the Coral Fan Arena for an even bigger season. In top form, it's the lad with no tops. Next, it's the Archer Expert. But watch this. He's won a supersized super boost with Coral's Reward Shaker. The Prawn Sandwich Brigade shaking up a free bet after that free lunch. Tasty. They're all shaking it, and everyone's a winner. Play Coral's free reward shaker to win bigger guaranteed football rewards and offers. Even the rest has it. Coral, we're here for it.
This is the 7 Days Dream Home competition, where every month you get 2 chances to win a dream home, with guaranteed winners and limited tickets.
I'm literally just watching here, and the adverts are coming on the two TVs at the same time. Mom.
Yes, it's 7 days. You can choose
Thought I'd get a bunch beforehand.
cash alternative. Enter now to win your dream home or take the cash. Tickets are just $1.99 at 7days.co.uk.
A moment of calm. Brought to you by Twinings. Alive in every drop.
Hello, you. It's stressful when bills are coming at you from all angles. At Uswitch, our experts fight for fairer prices on your energy, broadband, and mobile bills, so you could switch, save, and feel more protected. Uswitch. We put you first. Energy, broadband, mobile.
Oh! Investing isn't for you. Some people like
Investing is for people. It's for people like me.
We believe investing is for everyone. AJ Bell. Feel good investing.
But don't forget, come back to your baseball, New York, media spaces with AI. Dragon research, broken thought, AI more insight for your thoughts. Support the data, do a recap, generate a shit rock. ASAP, you pick your thing, it's time to share. Then let your team build from there. I need generate good, real quick, let AI assist you. All wrapped up, yeah, you want do that, get that done. Now you can do that with Acrobat. Now you can do that.
So that one has the still one, so one mute it and one mute this. Sporting versus Karat on that. Good war, to be fair. But who's that? When there or when Quinn? And not Carl. Byron versus Rude. That was filthy. Am I black? Hello? Oh, I'm going to get light on. Yeah. I'll get one. the mean man. Noni Madueke versus Club Rouge. That was filthy, by the way.
Amazing goals that we've seen so far in the Champions League this season. I'll put it to you three. What are your favourites? Go on, Steve, you go first.
I love them all, in all honesty, but I have to go for Mickey van der Ben's goal. I think it had a lot pace, power, aggression, a little shimmy, a little bit of skill. You know, where he started to move from, to go through that amount of defenders. I mean, I'd have been gassed out there. And it's the finish at the end, and I love the celebration. So I want to go for Mickey van der Ben.
I was saying the thing, Stevie. I was doing the game and we was in the other room and we Tikka Masala went everywhere. It was like, that's a fucking goal. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not often you do this job and something blowing you away, but the centre arm and glide through. And it was a terrible game of football as well. You know, it just lit it up brilliant.
I did. Palina just about 3 minutes later got not about that, not as good as that one, but something similar.
I mean, some of the goals have been outstanding. I like your mouth, but the pace and the finish from Van de Ven was absolutely outstanding. But I'm going for another one. I'm going for Madueke's goal for Arsenal against Bruges. He shows great strength, shove off the defender, and then he gets on his left foot. And you can't beat a 25-yarder off the other side of the mark. I mean, what an angle this is. Flies in, absolutely flies in. Goalkeeper's absolutely no chance of it. Well, I know it does.
He's settled in really well at Arsenal, jersey.
Yes. I mean, listen, I was gutted to see him in Chelsea. I mean, because he gets you off your feet. You can go both ways. He's capable of that. I think the thing that frustrated the fans was, he's still a young man, was that he wasn't regular enough. But he's gone to Arsenal. I think he's thrived with the competition. You know, he's got Saka in front. I think he's an outstanding player. I'm gutted to see him leave Chelsea, but he's doing well.
It's the great thing as well that tonight we get to see them all on show at the same time, all of the stars in action.
Yeah, it's always most exciting, especially when there can be so many variables and changes throughout the night. And the pressure's there because
the pressure's there.
Qualify automatically. You've got extra 2 games. You can put bigger pressure on other competitions that you're in. And worst case scenario, you can fall out of it, like Napoli, for example.
Yeah.
Big club, not even to the playoffs. There could be big consequences.
Okay, guys, right, big night for the Geordies as well, because Newcastle United have returned to the Parc de France, and they're seeing the group stage heartbreak 2 seasons ago. But this time, PSG are champions, and they're locked on 13 points, right alongside Newcastle too. Shay Given and Lizzie Hipgrave are there for us now.
Very shortly, the Newcastle players will take the walk from this dressing room out towards the pitch at the Parc de France, knowing that a win against the Champions League holders will all but secure a place in the last 16. Now, Shay, the last time you were in Paris, it left a bit of a sour taste, didn't it? You haven't mentioned that handball match at all. Do you think revenge is
I'm over it, Lindsay. I'm over it. I don't know, revenge might be too strong a word, but I think there will be part of Eddie Howe's team talk. Obviously, left the dressing room there. I'm sure he'll mention that the last time as a football club, we felt a little bit hard done by, should we say, when that decision went to VAR, and everyone back home, even who's not even a Newcastle fan, thought it wasn't a penalty. So we felt a bit robbed in that sense. But looking forward to tonight, you're in the dressing room there, and you feel the smell of the boots and the deep heat and all that kind of stuff, and it's quite exciting to be around that again.
And we don't know which Newcastle team are going to walk out of that dressing room. They've been so inconsistent. What chance are you giving them of causing an upset against the holders?
Well, the good thing about obviously the result last week against PSV, they're in a playoff guarantee no matter what happens tonight. So I feel like it's a free hit for Newcastle. Eddie Howe's team. Yes, there'll be pressure, and yes, I suppose they'll only play the 2 extra games, but the guaranteed, a playoff spot at worst. So coming tonight against the European champions, let's not forget, it's a big game, but again, it's a free hit. I think they can sort of play with no fear, relax into the game, and I hope to see the Newcastle we all want to see at the top of their game.
Absolutely, and the squad is so stretched. They could really do with losing those two extra games, couldn't they? Well, can Newcastle add another memorable night against PSG into the history books? We'll find out very shortly from 7:30 on TNT Sports 3. Shay and I cannot wait.
Lindsay, Shay, thank you very much. So the Geordies off to Paris. Back to the scene of the crime, where they probably feel that they might have a bit of a score to settle, Ali.
Oh, one of the worst decisions I've seen in a long, long time. And I was down pitch side after it, and Eddie came down. And Eddie was a lot calmer than I was. And obviously, they got himself into trouble if he said what he really felt. But it was a shocking decision, the penalty. I mean, it was absolutely diabolical. I was actually angry with Laura. It was a terrible, terrible decision. I thought they were really, cheeky's too strong a word, but they're really hardly done, very harshly done by Newcastle.
You guys were saying earlier on, Jack, when you were saying that you think this might be a step too far for them tonight to go to PSG, go to Parc des Princes and beat them. They've had some brilliant moments in the Champions League so far this season, though, and they seem to score a lot of goals.
Yeah, they've been brilliant. But we've covered them a few times up there. Even the performance against Barcelona in the first 30 minutes, that was outstanding. They've got goal scorers. And just, you look at the English teams, we did fantastically well. And Newcastle probably the weakest. Well, maybe Tottenham, obviously, probably the weakest squad-wise. And I just think they're catching PSG. I've been over in France, and they really look after their teams for these games. Like, say, for instance, you're supposed to play on a Saturday, they'll bring a game forward on a Friday. They work with the team to try and give them the opportunity. So, and obviously PSG are going to be able to rotate. So, I just think it's going to be a long night for Newcastle. It's a hard place to go.
The Premier League type teams don't have that luxury. They don't get the schedule in their favour at all. I want to ask you about Anthony Gordon, because he's having a great campaign so far. He plays the Champions League. Only Mbappe has more goal involvements than him.
Love Anthony Gordon as a player, love his aggression. He can score, he can create. I think he's been with a big shout I think also going back to the previous questions, what's the intensity of the Premier League? And the short recovery is getting yourself really fresh. And I think Newcastle would have to post a perfect performance tonight. We know the manager's got the tactical nous and they've got the individuals and the collective team to maybe do that, but I just think PSG's quality, I touched on it before in the final, that performance and some of the quality I see from young players was mind-blowing, and I just think it'll mean an awful lot to PSG to start kicking in that good.
Like the strong
last. What weaknesses though, PSG? Because last week against Sporting, they threw it away last minute.
Yeah, of course there will be the weaknesses, and probably Joe's right. It's all about peaking at the right time of the season. There's no doubt about it, and they haven't shown the form that they showed last year towards the end of the tournament in the Champions League, because they were absolutely outstanding, worthy winners, and I don't think they've hit that form yet. However, it's now getting to the stage, I mentioned earlier, where I think they do have an advantage in terms of the league. They can afford to leave players out and be fairly confident that they will win the league. The English teams, I don't think have got that, that luxury, if you like. But I would expect PSG at this period now to kick on, and we'll see the form that they showed last year.
They've done it now, Joe, as well. They've done it. They've won the Champions League, so they've almost got that muscle memory to get themselves through it.
And they've got, I think, the strongest squad, particularly in the midfield and attacking areas. Young players can sometimes go up and down, but when they're concentrated, which they will be tonight, they're dangerous. And if the team is on the pitch, I think he's the best midfielder in the world. I just can't see, although Newcastle midfield, I think is a strong point. I just can't see them getting any grip of the game, and then they'll start moving it. And we played there, and it's just a really tough place to play, especially when they're
to this round.
Yeah, it's a big competition on that left side between Harvey and Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon can play in different positions, but when he's been called upon, he's delivered. Big performances, match performances. He scored big goals. Still young as well. Still got another level to develop and evolve into. So Newcastle got really good options.
When you don't have a huge squad to kind of rotate, this kind of way through the Champions League without those extra games that we were talking about earlier on, Ali, would be an absolute gift to the Geordies.
Absolutely. And Newcastle out there, all the English teams probably don't have the numbers that other sides have in terms of squad depth. voting for the it's a big ass going here. The bizarre thing is, looking at it, there's a possibility that even if the game was a draw tonight, neither of them could make it. I mean, but I think it's a winner takes all tonight in terms of the top 8 for this game.
Whatever happens, whether they have to do it a different way, they're in the knockouts of the Champions League for the first time. That's incredible for them.
Massive for Eddie Howe. Massive. Like, I think when he took over, you look at the job he's done winning the trophy, but I think everyone thought he's going to have a big war chest and they're going to go and sign him. I know they're talking about signing him back. He hasn't managed to do that, so he's done a great job. He's brought in players like Dan Burn, who's become a cult hero and done a great job. Trippier's come in and having a fantastic stage of his career and getting right. So I just think they're a brilliant side and I actually think that they'll go through and nobody will want to play in the knockout stages, that's for sure.
And they've done it as well with losing their best player by far. Isak's gone to Liverpool and a shock decision, a shock time actually, not a shock decision, but the timing of it almost killed them.
I don't think there's any doubt that particular transfer unsettled everybody. Liverpool, Newcastle, everybody, it didn't work out. I mean, it wasn't a great day. The whole thing wasn't well done. I think he's like himself down a little bit there. That's probably a conversation for another day. They've had one or two signings that haven't really. Voltemanis did all right, come in, scored a couple of goals. Alanga's been a little bit of a disappointment, I would suggest.
Yeah.
But on the whole, you look at Newcastle, you look at where they are, you look at where they've got to be delighted.
Yeah. Okay, guys. We're going to pause for the studio for just a second because we're going to go over to Naples. A huge match there tonight. It's been a strong start to life as Chelsea head coach for Liam Rossini, and he now leads his team into a crunch match against Napoli. Chelsea need to win and claim a top 8 spot if they do. Napoli need it just to stay in the competition. So what a game we have.
What was it? It's just I don't know where to put that light. Would that light be okay there? No? Would it be okay there? Be alright there, would it? It looks alright, aye. Do for now, anyway. Back a wee bit, no? Alright, back a wee bit. Sorry, yeah, right, so we are good to go. Or just Liam Rossini is sent talking now, that's all. Right, lineup for Arsenal is confirmed. Get it going. I don't. Whoa. Don't worry, you're not seeing the kids. You're not seeing the feet. Oh, great. Okay, well, Kepa's starting, so that's great. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind Kepa, but still, come on. Pardon me. So yeah, so here's how it's starting. Let's just bring the Arsenal lineup up. No, so it's gonna. Wow. Kai Havertz and Victor Gyökeres are started in the same game. So the lineup's going to be Kepa Arrizabalaga in net, Benny Blanco on the right back row, with Christian Mosquera and Calafiori and Luis Skelly, the back line. Probably our weakest back line you could make, other than maybe Ngapié at the centre back role, but yeah, that's mad. Your weakest back line is Ben White, Mosquera, Ngapié, and Luis Skelly. that back line would get into 90% of Europeans' top flight teams. I'm talking your Atletico Bilbao, or your Athletic Bilbao, your Athletic Club, you know. Anyway, moving on. Christian Norgard, or Christian Norgard, in the centre defensive midfield role, with a two-cam role, two-cam special, equaling as Declan, or not Declan Rice, Ibrahimovic Eze and Kai Havertz, with Madueke, Gyökeres, and Martinelli all up top. So this is it here. Okay, yeah, it's a wee bit. Focus. But I can so it's looking like they have Arsenal's went really attacking. They went really. I would think that's probably Arsenal's most attacking midfield or starting lineup, other than maybe Saka. I'm thinking to myself here. Slide that to there. Slide that right there. Bring it there. Set that like there. No. That like there is not gonna work. Oi! Oi! There's a center of gravity. It's just a big candle. There's a center of gravity and everything. Okay. Yeah, Bakayo was a sub. On the bench, we've got Potter, Setford, Gabriel, Ibrahim, Salmon, Nkapie, Odegaard, Zubimendi, Bailey Joseph. I hope Bailey Joseph gets a wee shot. Saka, Trossard, Jesus, Trossard, or Saka, Trossard, Jesus. Timber's out a few days, so is Saliba. Rice is suspended. So is Moreno, and Diamond is out till mid-Feb. You fucking stop that. That's that. Oh.
Season. There's big chances for Noni Madueke and Ibrahimovic Eze. Gyökeres leads the line, and Lewis Skelly is back in the midfield. Can Arsenal make it 8 from 8?
Lewis Skelly's back in midfield, he's not.
We shall see. Thank you very much, everybody. That isn't even half of it, though. But Bruce Smith and Matt Smith getting ready in the Little Gold Show Extra studio next door to tell us exactly what we have to look forward to tonight. Good evening to both of you.
Good evening to you, Laura. Yes, the Lunatics will take over the asylum in a wee while, and Rory's leaving the Lunatics.
Right. He said Lewis Skelly's back in midfield. Hang on. Norgard, Christian Norgard could be playing as another centre back, and Calafiori could be playing as the left back, allowing Skelly to go into that midfield role as playing like a triangle. No, but seriously, moving on. We got to get through a couple of things here. First up is the score predictions for all the games. Liverpool versus Quebec. 4-1 to Liverpool. I've got them going for. Napoli versus Chelsea. I've got Chelsea going 3-1 on Napoli. Newcastle PSG. I've got PSG going 3-2. I can see Newcastle putting up a fight if they're on their game, but I think it's going to be 3-2 or 3-1, maybe 3-1. But Arsenal 4-0. Kairat. I mean, yeah. City 3-1. Galatasaray get one. You know. Spurs and Frankfurt 3-3. 3-3 to Spurs and Frankfurt. Real Madrid and Benfica 5-1. I have them going for 5-1. Marseille and Club Rouge. I've got my boy Ethan and Wari hitting a double if he's on. I'll check. But 3-1 that is from Marseille and Club Rouge. Inter Milan versus Borussia Dortmund. That's going to be 3-0 clean slate by Inter Milan. 4-1 to Bayern Munich versus PSV. PSV gets a lucky goal. Maybe a consolation. Atalanta versus Union SG. We got them going for Atalanta 2-1 against Union SG. Leverkusen 3-2 against Villarreal. 3-2 against Villarreal. Atletico Madrid. I've got Atletico Madrid going 4-0 against Bordeaux. Bodo Glimt. 4-0. I've got Paphos going 3-2 against Slavia. Got Juventus knocking Monaco 3-1. We've got Barca knocking Koban 5-1. I've got Sporting and Athletic to draw. I've got Ajax and Olympiacos to draw 2-2. I think that's an estimated. Let me count up all the goals here that we could be going in here. Wait, hang on, hang on. Right, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait. Hang on, let me do this. All right. Got a lot of them going for 4 goals here. Top 3 is 4, or 3 of them is 4 goals. And that Spurs on Frankfurt one's a 6-goal thriller. So is the Benfica and Marseille. Or not Benfica and Marseille. Real Madrid and Benfica. Marseille is 4-goal thriller again. Dortmund and Inter, that's a 3-goal thriller. Bayern, that's a 5-goal thriller. I've got it going for 5 goals. I could be wrong here now. Atalanta, I've got a 3-goal thriller here. Not a big one. Might even not have Villarreal and Leverkusen down to a 2-1, you know. Or, yeah, 2-1. Or, no, keep it 3-2. So that's a 3-goal throw. I think this year Champions League draw, right? Not the draw, but this night of matches is probably going to be the best in Champions League, like in a while. I think it's going to be a very high score. Leverkusen, Villarreal, 5-goal thrower. I'm going 4-1. I get Atletico Madrid versus Bordeaux or Bordeaux Glimt. So that's a 5-goal thriller as well. Just going to put 5 goals. Four. So today, in total, I have an estimate of Frankfurt. Right, so I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh. Right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 56, 59, 63, 69, 73, 77 goals. I have written down here 77 goals. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $18 games. 17 goals in 18 games. What's no, not 17 goals. 18 games. 7 goals. That's a rough estimate of 4 goals a game. 4.2777777777778 to be precise, but roughly 4 goals a game, or 4 goals a game. That's what I have going on here. We'll soon find out. Very, very soon. Stones, trouble. They all start at 8. Are you dumb? Are you Dumbo boy? You dumb motherfucker, motherfucker. Are you dumb silly bum fuckface cunt? I don't know. Yeah, it's okay. So they all start at 8. Yeah, I've just got the timer. Oh, hang on. Oh. I'm gonna get rid of that. Timer. I'll have one match on this. I've got 2 matches up behind it, so I've got 3 matches going on, and then I can switch them over. Just chill here. Look. Your boy forgot he was muted, you know. I've been speaking for like the last half hour. I don't even know if I told you my thing or not. I think I did. Well, look, I've got 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches going on right now, and he's in. Havertz is in. 2 of them was in. Havertz has scored. Hang on, Barcelona scored. I think. No, he hasn't. But has Newcastle? No, they haven't. But it is a corner for Barcelona. Arsenal scored. Real Madrid. Something's going on in that Real Madrid game. They're looking here at a penalty. There's a penalty being given. Kai Havertz is sort of flicked in and scored a banger. Real Madrid could be about to concede or about to concede a penalty here. Penalty check in that game against Real Madrid. There has already been a penalty given in the Arsenal game from Kairat and they scored. We're about to see more here now. Referee's going to VAR there. There definitely is a clip. I don't think there's enough there for him to give it. So it's interesting though. It's a weird one. I don't know what to do there. Probably no penalty. Yeah, no foul. Barca. Oh shit! Barcelona are still down though. PSG are still up against Newcastle, and he has missed that. Club Rouge has definitely won that game. I'll be surprised if they pull it back, and that day being Marseille. Arsenal and again. Norgard. No, it's got Havertz, my bad. Club Rouge, okay. Let's see. Barca are down and Madrid are drawn. 2 times you didn't think so. But we're going to move on. We're going to try and see here about the other teams. That Chelsea team and Galatasaray won. We'll look at them both. Borussia Dortmund are still 0-0. Man City are up 1-0. Napoli are about to take a penalty. No, it's Chelsea about to take a penalty. Okay. And he shoots and he scores it. Chelsea 1-0 up by Enzo Fernandez. And it's a ball in. Unlucky. Mascaras. Oh. Yeah, Chelsea. Yeah. City are 1-0 up. PSG are 1-0 up. And Bayern. Borussia Dortmund's 0-0. Edit that. Borussia Dortmund. Come out of that. Liverpool, let's see you. What are you like? Liverpool are 1-0 up. 19th minute, Arsenal are 2-1 up right now. I want to let everyone know that they're currently leading. I don't want to Borussia Dortmund. Dortmund. Dortmund are still 0-0. That Arsenal game is going crazy right now. Free kick check, I think they're going to be doing like a proper free kick checking. Injury from Kvaratskhelia. Benfica. Oh, unlucky. It was a good shot. Very good shot, to be fair. Kvaratskhelia is down in that Newcastle game. It was a horrendous tackle, by the way. It was a horrendous tackle. I'm trying to keep up. I'm trying to keep everything going on here. Arsenal are through. No, they're not. Maybe. Yes. He's offside. No. Joker is. Oh. Haaland into school drought. Oh yes, they are still up 1-0, yeah. Fine. PSV, Chelsea 1-0, yeah, okay. That Chelsea game doesn't look to be changing anytime soon. So I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna bring in the Spurs game again. Think. You bring in the Spurs game again. Oh, we released another game, so it's fine. We'll bring in Marseille game and yeah. Since the Spurs. Spurs game is still no. Spurs are still up 2-1 or 2-0. Spurs, that won't change. Now we're gonna go to Union SG Monaco and we will go to Ajax. Let's see here. Ajax 0-0, Monaco 0-0, and Atlanta 0-0. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of that. Slavia. Fine. Fine. Atletico Madrid are up 1-0. Paphos is up 1-0, and Athletic Club and Sporting are drawing. I had that one a draw anyway at 2-2, so this will be interesting to see about them. And Arsenal up 4-0, but I'm going to edit that to 4-1 now, I think. I think they'll not concede anymore, though. I don't think. Madueke. Calciada just had a shot. Skelly. Oh, you're Chris.
Good chance there to add to his tally tonight. Just had the flying Champions League record. Victor Gyökeres has got 10 goals now in 14 Champions League games. He's just got to keep getting into that area.
Another injury. We have another injury here. An Athletic Club game. And so Gyökeres got the ball. Gyökeres sends it out to Martinelli. Martinelli, can he put it through? Gyökeres through. He brings it. Oh, okay. Martinelli's there though. He's trying. Oh, I got nutmegged. Martinelli though. Norgard, Martinelli. Nutmegs him to Eze. Eze flex him and then gives it to Benny Blanco. Benny Blanco to Madueke. Madueke out in the right. Out in the right. Madueke. He's it's a corner. It's a corner for Arsenal, by the way. Real Madrid are about to take a free kick, I think, or is it Benfica? So this is two dangerous areas, I would say. I'm not sure. I need to check that again. No, it's goal kick, my bad. Still a dangerous area from Arsenal. You know what they're like in this area. He puts it in. Eze. Madueke. Oh, Madueke flexion. Madueke. No. Corner. Gonna check this match there again. Still no. We're still 2-0. Atletico Madrid's up and Leverkusen's. Is it Leverkusen versus Villarreal? I don't know, but they're up anyway. Arsenal are set piece FC again. Can he put it in though? Benfica's got the ball. They've just tried to pinged it off his jaw. Oh, fight in there between Calafiori. Oh, Calafiori's going to get booked. No. Okay. We're going to go back to the game of Bayern, Spursy, City. Let's see who got here. City has scored again. Spurs hit the post. Bayern and PSV are still in 0-0. Schalke scored for City. It's getting mad here, boys. It's getting a wee bit mad. A wee bit crazy. You're crazy. Crazy. Mbappe scored for Madrid. Apparently. He did. It's a header. It's good goals, to be fair. Barcelona still 1-0 down. Still. Gyökeres and Havertz both scores. Gyökeres scores in 3rd minute. Havertz scores 15. Between the both was Jorginho with a penalty, with a wonder strike of a penalty, by the way. Pardon me. Tagliafieri up the pitch. And ball. No. Imagine this Champions League company fucking having all these games on at the same time. And Kai Havertz moving forward, looking dangerous. Eze flicks it to Gyökeres. Gyökeres sends it to Timber. Or Jealous, or not Timber. No, wouldn't have been a bad goal, to be fair, but Zerbi looks like he's going to cry. I'm gonna change this over here. Said Inter will keep a clean sheet. Have they so far? Well, he's been injured. No. Well, yeah, it's clean. It's no. All over the top to Gyökeres his head, and he hits it. Misses it. Well saved though by the keeper. By their keeper. Havertz. Too much on it. At half time, I'm going to go up and grab the blanket because I'm a wee bit chilly. Chilly? Oh, chilly, pal. Right. Just going to screen share here, man. The thing that I'll bring up. Oh no, you're around actually. Oh. Payton, Madueke. That was a bad pass, Skelly. Bad pass, Lewis Skelly. It's offside. Would have been a beauty. Is that a goal? Hope it is. Please, Havertz, please be online, lad. Please be on side. Please, I'm begging you, lad. I'm begging you, because that goal was absolutely gorgeous. That was gorgeous. Hit it! Right now, Barca. So right now, let me read this right now. Right now, Arsenal go clear. They're at top. Bayern. What happens with them right now is the fact that Bayern sit 11 points, so they get 1 point. So 19. 19. Hang on. So they go to 19. Hang on. Real Madrid. I think Real Madrid's up. We're wrong now. Real Madrid is drawn. So right now, Liverpool are up 2-0. So as to where it stands, this current situation. 19, go to 15. Liverpool finished second. Madrid finished third. Spurs finish. Spurs finish. I don't know. I don't know. PSG finished above Spurs by like 3 points. No, 2 points. 16. Yeah, by 1 point. Sorry. Gyökeres hits it. Too much. Right when they got it out, flagged it. You can see he's trying in this. In the Champions League, yeah. In the Premier League, he's walking. Arteta's left the thing off. The restraint from this team. He's lifted the restraint off his team. He's told Kai Havertz to go out, play it, do your thing, just play as a team basically. Same with Gyökeres, Madueke, Martinelli, and they're doing it. That's what you want your team. That flow, that rhythm. If we come out in the second half and put in half as decent of a performance, we won it. Honest to God, like I'm happy enough with this performance. Don't get me wrong. Calafiori maybe slept there, but he's just back from injury. I'm not going to sit and hold it against him. This is, yeah. So it'll be interesting to see. I'm basically go on, boys. Come on, boys. Go on, Izzy. Go on, Izzy. Take him on. Go on, Izzy. So you lot. Go on. Flag it. Up the pitch. John. Go on, Madueke. Hala. Arsenal's paying a black fee. Like, that's dodgy. But if Arteta's wanting to do it, oh, banger! I've been discussing. Napoli's up 2-0 or 2-1. Half was 1-1. Paris Saint-Germain 1-0. Bayern 0-0. Union 0-0. It's crazy. Over the Champions League right now. +45 +3, 45 +1, 45 +1, and 45 +3. Stop. Stop. It's going to be long first. One Benfica Madrid. Bodo Glimt 1-1 with the Athletic Real Madrid. Half time or across the board. Their free kick is crazy. And they've scored at the break. Newcastle. Newcastle scored at the break. It's a penalty in the Madrid game. There's a penalty in the Madrid game. The games continue well even their way, and it's a yellow card to Assassino. I'm going to mute this and it's going crazy right now. There's fighting going on. There's arguing going on. He pushed him over. Benfica and Madrid going head to head. Madrid could go 2-1 down. Could go 2-1 down. Is it going to happen today?
As he approached the spot in Turin last week, he redeemed himself with a successful penalty in the Primera Liga on Sunday. This is one seismic penalty
It's
kick.
against Thibaut Courtois. Thibaut Courtois, 6'5", 6'4" monster. Oh, he's done it. Benfica's 2-1 up.
The Greek goal machine gives Benfica the lead in this must-win match. Benfica are winning. It's been an incredible first half of football here.
It's been an incredible first half of football ever across the game, across the league title, or across the leagues, or across the league, and I'll be back in a minute, but stay tuned.
Just enough to hit the back of the net, and what a turnaround to this game we've had. It's the 13th penalty he's lined up this season.
Seen some good goals. That Arsenal one as well. That Arsenal one was ugly, and I mean ugly. Back in two.
Glancing at his watch. A few seconds of the half ticking away. To go for Real Madrid. No, there isn't. The Benfica touches. Set ablaze. Is Jose Mourinho plotting a Champions League upset to keep Benfica's hearts beating in this competition? Pavlidis, the main man for them all season, drilling down the middle from the spot after the foul from Chouameni on Otamendi. Kylian Mbappe had given Real Madrid the lead, but that was cancelled out just 5 minutes later by a similarly ruthless nod at the back post from Andreas Schelderup. Pavlidis, with almost the last kick of the half, puts Benfica in front, and as far as a place in the top 24 goes, the home team are holding up their end of the bargain. Half-time at the Estadio da Luz in Lisbon. Benfica 2, Real Madrid 1.
This program is brought to you by Crypto.com. Wait for Champions League.
No, I'm joking. My back's big. Nice. While I was doing that, we'll mute this. We'll mute this. Oh. Let's unmute this. I want to do it like this. Like
Yeah, really good first half. Professional performance, take away the penalty, minus the penalty. I think they dominated to 45, which we expected coming into this. I'm sure Arteta and Arsenal, the fans would have expected a dominant, 45 minutes, and it has been.
I've enjoyed sitting next to you because you've been loving Kai Havertz in that half. He was at the centre of everything, wasn't he?
He really was, and the fact that they're able to really, have it in at this stage of the season, giving, the creativity that maybe is put onto Odegaard. I just say here, he picks up a really nice position between the lines, and then it's just his first thought is to play forward as quickly. And this is something that I believe Gyökeres has been crying out for. So early balls in behind, when there's space, he can run into an attack, and Havertz finds it. And yes, not the best of first touches from Gyökeres, but actually it falls into his path with a really good finish. You can see here. First thought is, how can I play and split the line of the defenders, and he does it really well.
You were saying he was so efficient with the ball, few touches, direct, and make the right pass, that bit of composure that they needed.
Yeah, he just does everything so simple. He just makes the game look really easy. He's constantly looking for pockets of space, whether that be in front of the opposition or beyond the defensive line, and he does that really well.
And then for Gyökeres, that's what he needed. Straight at the other end, Clara get a penalty.
Yeah, and this probably one lapse in concentration, and California doesn't really need to do this. Needs to get the better defensive position, and then this doesn't happen. I think just defensively got the wrong side of Jorginho there, and then falls on his shirt. So yeah, having looked at it on VAR, when you look at the replay here, definite penalty.
Easy.
It's one of those, you know you're in the wrong position, don't you? Just grab out of a definite penalty. Kyra, great moment there, perfect composure, strokes into the ball corner.
Yeah, really good composure, and a good moment for the kid. And you can see that as well, that the goalkeeper went early, Capo went really early and kind of made the decision up. But yeah, equalised, and then we thought right up the game on.
Yeah, but then straight away Arsenal got the other end, and they showed that bit of quality again. We spoke about it before. This is the one thing that maybe they could do a bit better: make that decision, make that pass, and they're getting great quality. Havertz in that position.
Yeah, but this is what I was talking about. Havertz doesn't mind. He can roam in those pockets, but this is what he also doesn't mind doing, is identifying the space beyond the defenders and actually driving into it. He does it really well. And then just finds that little bit of space, half a yard, and puts it in the back of the net. And actually, Jokeres nearly closed down that space and didn't need to make the same run. It was great movement from Havertz, and this is what I believe Arsenal have been missing.
And then when you've had a long gap as well, those little moments where you need to be composed under pressure, they're the difficult bit, aren't they? When you've been out of the mix, you come in, but he's shown, despite the break, he's been working hard and he's still got that composure that Arsenal need.
I always say it, top players make the right decisions in the right moment, and he is a top player, and he's a Champions League winner. Let's not forget he does that with Chelsea, so he knows about this competition, and he's probably wanting to win it again here at Arsenal.
Yeah, then the Kai Havertz show continued with the last one, didn't it?
Yeah, and you know the linesman kicked this offside, and when it was checked with the other, he just goes into an area, you can just see him with his hand, he's pointing, he wasn't playing to Ben White there, and he eventually falls to him. Again, the composure to find a teammate, he could have took the shot on, and then the approach, a striker's mentality is to take the shot on. Actually, the better thing to do here, let me put it on the plate for my teammate, and then Martinelli in the back post puts it in. 3 goals from open play, which he hasn't been able to do in a long while.
That was one of the things that impressed you most about that first half of Havertz, wasn't it? The fact that he's looking for his teammate this time.
Honestly, it's just so simple and effective in everything.
We Norgard flick as well. That was crazy, by the way. That was Dembele's missed penalty. Missed.
We'll be back after the break to see if Arsenal can continue with their winning ways. And you know what? I'm going to put down a Jokeres another celebration in that second half too.
Jokeres another celebration in that second half. Maybe. Hopefully he can carry it over to the Prem. But Arteta's wanting to win the Champions League, and I think this could be it.
It's half time in the Champions League, which gives us an opportunity to make you aware of what else is coming up on TNT Sports.
So, the table as of current leads like. I wish I got that up earlier. It should come up here. Liverpool versus Newcastle. Liverpool versus Newcastle. Newcastle. Liverpool versus Newcastle. Newcastle. We're new to this castle.
Hello, I'm Darrell Green. You probably remember me from the comedy television show Mock the Week. Remember that? Great times. Well, I'm here today with a brand new show on TLC, full of the funniest comedians doing topical jokes about the week's news. We're going to call it Mock the Week. Yeah, it's Mock the Week. We're back, baby. Back from the dead. They said it wouldn't happen, but the party never stopped.
Brand new Mock the Week, Sunday at 9 on TLC.
There we go. Kylian Mbappe looks so fake with his hair done like that. I don't know why, but it just looks so fake. Even. Oh man. Ads everywhere. I'm gonna mute you and I'm mute you. That was their goal. Oh no. That was vile. See if is it needed to replay and replay? We're going to do this because I think that one might be a wee bit bugged. No, real no. It's not, it just keeps playing it over and over again. Wait, it seems bugged, which I'm not. What's not? Old Gordon in copy. Lewis Gillian and copy off. Or Lewis Gillian. Don't you want Kai Havertz going off? Kai Havertz and Lewis, or Kai Havertz and Calafiori is off. Oh, Odegaard. Close, but not close enough, lad. But that was good. First shot off against them. Can't say because the laptop's not. As it stands, Liverpool's top three, Newcastle sneak and 8th with or below Paris Saint-Germain. Benfica's 2-1 up. Oh yeah, they scored that penalty. Yeah. That was awful, Madueke. Sorry, it was just him. Ref! Ref! Oh. Are they giving this? If they do, that's a dodgy hit. Odegaard hit it. Oh, he's tried to feed it, man. As they just slap it. As they slap it. No, they don't get it. Hit it. Oh. Hit it. Deep. Hit it. Odegaard needs to be more devilish on it. Ref, that's a handball. Oh. I couldn't judge it, or not judge it. I couldn't that own goal that hit off Norgard, but was that actually basically I could Norgard that you scored because it was even though it was an own goal. Own goals don't count as own goals because it's the fact that it was played to them, they were in that position, and therefore that goal should always have been theirs if it goes in the back of the net. The keeper saves it, then it's not a goal. Ultimately, if the keeper puts it in himself, unless it's pure blatant, then it's an own goal. But that wasn't blatant, so PSG are opening them up. Hello, Newcastle's opening PSG up. Oh! Oh, but they scored now. It was Mbappe. Fuck. Bastard. Oh. Benfica's 3-2. Oh, what the fuck? Oh. Oh. Hit it. Yeah. No. PSG 1-1. Madrid are pushing up here, looking dangerous. Numbers up 4 only though. Oh, good to see if keeper. We're gonna go through and see the scores. Liverpool are up 5-0. I gave Karabakh a chance, but they're boy to take a free kick here as well. Oh, unlucky. So we'll just get rid of that Liverpool game. We also know the Arsenal one. We'll take the Inter one. No. It's crazy. No, we can't. Okay. Napoli and Napoli and Chelsea's 2-2. Okay. Wanna check this game here. Still 2-0. Club Rouge. Not Barca. Barca were down 1-0 before the break. 3-1 Barcelona. Barcelona. No. It's funny. Barcelona now. They were losing before in the first half. 1-0. But the second half, they're winning and Real Madrid are losing. Let's check a Spurs again. Tottenham 1-0. Check the Man City game. Much people fancy Man City. They can't always up. They're 2-0 up, but still they're about there's a corner here, so there's a bit interesting. Arsenal's pushing forward. It's a free kick. Can I play it quick now? Stanley takes it, brings it in, and it's it. No. Good goal! Go. Atalanta. USG. Union SG. 1-0 up against Atalanta. And Atalanta to win 2-1. And, hang on. Is he? Seen Spurs. Check the Bayern versus PSV one. Bayern still 1-0 up against PSV. Musiala scored a Bayern. Spurs, Man City, and Liverpool. Chelsea will be heading for the playoff. Hit it. Lugard hit it. Run in there. Ah. Does Declan and Zubimendi start alongside Havertz and Gyökeres up front? Jesus is coming on, boys. Gabby, Gabby, Gabby. It's a free kick. Oh, thank you. Two of the Arsenal goal scorers, Martinelli and Gyökeres, the big dog. Joseph. Some boy Joseph. I sort of want him to have a wee shite today, so did. So hopefully he amuses. Oh, he clicked the wee fucker. He's got a good acceleration though. Very good acceleration though. Yeah, so Jesus is on alongside. Not coming up. I don't know the salmon on. Go to the wee 17-year-old, 16, 17-year-old. See what he's got. Okay, that or from Arsenal's standpoint and allowing the youngsters to have a shot. I think that's nice. The fact that Kairat could have said, no, we're playing on with our big boys, we need to win this. You know, but they've said, nah, we'll just, you're throwing on the youngster, we'll throw on the youngster. Which I think that's pretty respectful. You know what? Respect to you, Kairat. Oh!
this time Martin Odegaard is on set piece duty. Robert is down beneath us. Orchestrating as ever. Dinked in by Odegaard, who has been fumbled on the goal, but he gets away with that because he had Ricardinho behind him to clear away. It's so quick. Coming for those crosses, taking them, but to fumble that one. Lorgard to Odegaard. White goes on, he's got the ball here. Hanging towards Jesus, who turns it square. White. And Maguire. Rodrigo has got the flag up in the boot there for offside, so he would be granted the back way kick. A lovely ball in there from Odegaard. That's what he's good at. That's what he's going to be looking for. Wouldn't really sit down that ball. Because obviously Ben White's off the pitch, is deemed to be offside, but that's the point of that rule, really. Thought in the first half you were auditioning to be assistant referee. When you hear me say that, it wouldn't be involved. I think that's if you step off the pitch and it's back on, but that's a natural movement. You should be allowed to just carry on. So, Arsene Wenger has a job nowadays, which effectively is rewriting the laws of the game. That's your calling, Martin. Yeah, but I don't like this clear daylight one. Sorry about that, Mr. Wenger. Sorry, boss. I agree with most things, to be fair, that he comes out with. As a defender, I don't agree with that. And when again, Bobby goes again.
Oh, no matter.
Sorokin. Zimbabwe. Sierra. To admire the endeavour being shown by Kyra to get back in their defensive shape. Try as much as they can to make life awkward for Arsenal. That was a better ball there by McWillick, but that was really incisive. Well, yeah, right there. I think before Arsenal were going to run away with it. Haven't really been able to capitalise the second half. Here's the way that the top eight stands right now. Arsenal confirmed as the champions, if you like, of the league phase, with that 3-point margin there for Bayern. Liverpool third, Spurs up into fourth, Chelsea sixth, Man City there in seventh. Madrid at the moment hanging on to a top eight place. Are we seeing Chelsea are winning now? Sure, they must be. Newcastle are currently in 11th spot.
11th.
Chelsea now lead 3-2 in Naples. It's one confusing break, Joe. It's one continue to break. The perfect man for match day 8 of the UEFA Champions League. All these Turkish states. Oh, should have missed on the longest show tonight. Eza. Baby Joseph.
Oh. He's offside.
That's the area, obviously, that he to be a predator. He's got a good record though in the Champions League. Really would want to put that away. Has 26 Champions League goals in his career. Lost in the final of Man City. First of all,
finish. Small steps for Arsenal towards rebuilding their unbeaten home record, that record that was shattered a few days ago on Sunday. Here's Jesus in onside, and he puts it away. Backside down to Gabriel Jesus on the bench for Arsenal. He's there to score their fourth goal of the evening. Scored two last week at San Siro, and one here, and Arsenal have four. Against any team, it's a really good finish. Because he timed his run. Just watching him move. Is he off? Is he what? Does he time it perfectly? I thought he did. And he just takes it lovely on his chest, and then as the time to flip via the goal.
I think it's just on. Bukayo Saka running the long Saka. Marcelo. Ibrahim. Oh, right, yeah.
So all five changes now made by Mikel Arteta. Here's a loose ball there for Arsenal. Runaway Gay deflects that one. They've had the chances here to rack up a far bigger scoreline tonight. I'm pleased that he's staying on and getting the minutes because you do feel that he needs to be fitter. Got that injured start of the season, he was clearing up for England and Arsenal. Minutes for him. Just coming off the bench, because you've got to be really got to be sharper than everybody else to pick the pace up. Jesus. Gabriel Jesus looks to keep that ball beyond the keeper, but picking elevation there to get it past Van de Beek. He showed composure, it almost didn't get too much time at the end. That's been given up by Martinovic. Straight to Eze. And a very Eze. Maybe starting so well, but the Borussia goal has dropped off as we just tick into added time at which they'll be at least 3 minutes. Here's Ibrahim. Up there with Van Beek. Showing strength there, Ibrahim. It's very nice to nutmeg, come to anything. Again. Jesus. Odegaard. Goes behind by a touch, so it will be a corner.
Hey. Oh. I'd tell Cap to go up as well, man. Fuck it.
Jostling away from the goalkeeper. Work short. And now Emmanuel Gay made it Rose. All the way road.
No way. that sometimes, but yeah, I think we started really well. Yeah, we scored some good goals, and then yeah, I think in the second half we didn't play as fast and as creative. So yeah, we could have done better. So we look forward to seeing you in the last 16.
So, a good night here for Arsenal and TNT Sports has a packed football schedule coming up. Starting off with every match of the Europa League matchday games tomorrow. That's followed by Liverpool against Newcastle on Sunday at 7 p.m. Then we're on to Old Trafford the following week. The Man United against Spurs. And then after that, we show all 10 games live as the week 26. That's across the 10th and 12th of February. And then more to come with 11 games.
So Arsenal ended 3-2. So did no. So is Madrid and Benfica, but Benfica won 3-2. Nah. Mbappe got a double, I think.
Yes, we can't wait for that. So, Mock the Week returns Sunday at 9 p.m. with a wonderful lineup that includes Russell Howard, Sarah Pascoe, and Ed Byrne. So, make sure you shoot it from 9 p.m.
Benfica needs to hold on. Hold on.
So, Arsenal winning here by 3-2, and that control went elsewhere. So, join Matt Smith and the team now on TNT Sports 1. You can, of course, all the action on the Goals Show Extra. The master myself, thanks for covering, and goodbye for now.
Sporting are up 3-2. Benfica, no matter what they do, they're out. Unless they get another goal. Benfica are out. So they are, even though they did win, they're out. I think. So it's saying unless they score this corner, which I don't think they do. Or this free kick. It's not even theirs. The Reds. Benfica's out. This game set and fucking match. Wow. Olympiacos finish 18th, Dortmund 17th, Leverkusen 16th, Atlanta 15th, Atletico Madrid 14th, Juventus 13th, Newcastle 12th, PSG 11th, Inter Milan 10th, Real Madrid 9th, Man City 8th, Sporting 7th, Chelsea 6th, Barca 5th, Tottenham 4th, Liverpool 3rd, Bayern 2nd, and Arsenal 1st in the league. Full time Liverpool won 6-0. Rodrigo's just got a red card. Atletico Madrid finished 2-1 by Bordeaux. By Bodo Glimt. Chelsea won 3-2. Marseille got beat 3-0. Ajax got beat 2-1. Bayern won 2-1. PSG and Newcastle both drew. Obviously, same match. Tottenham beat Frankfurt 2-0. Arsenal beat Kairat 3-2. USGP or SG 1-1-0 Atlanta. Benfica and Real Madrid are currently 3-2 on Real Madrid Benfica 3-2. Game should be up. Game should be up. Game should be up. Game should be up. Hang on. Because it came up that Benfica scored again. If they qualified.
I think the roof just came off the Stadio da Luz. That is extraordinary. Incredible. Absolutely unbelievable. Wow, Benfica scoring that goal. If it stands. Oh, don't ruin it. No full time. And that does it. Marseille out. Benfica through. Courtesy.
Marseille or Benfica are through. So Marseille are completely gone now. They're out of the Champions League. Benfica are through by a 4-2. I said Benfica needed to get a win. Needed to get one goal. Not even 2 minutes ago when Benfica went and scored. Benfica are through. Dortmund lose 2-0 to Inter Milan. Barcelona beat I don't want to pronounce her name wrong. 4-1. Leverkusen wins 3-0 against Villarreal. Sporting win 3-2. And Slavia Prague gets beat 4-1 by Paphos. That is the table. Karate at the end at 36th. Villarreal 35th. Slavia Prague 34th. Frankfurt. Ajax. Sure. I know the name, but I can't think of it. Napoli. Athletic Bilbao or Athletic Club, I can't remember. PSV, USG, Paphos, Benfica. No, Paphos, Marseille, Benfica. No.
What a night of a goal. Beaten at home by Olympiacos. They're in the playoffs. Ajax can't make it. Arsenal were already top of the tree. They've beaten Cardiff 3-2 at home. Gyökeres with one of those goals. Sporting 3-2 winners at Athletic Club de Bilbao, and Sporting make the top 8, knocking some big fish out with that big win. Bodo Glimt with a second win after City last week. It's Atleti at home in the Metropolitano this week to make sure of their playoff place. Barca from behind have beaten Copenhagen 4-2. Benfica, as we've just seen, incredibly secure a playoff place with the 4-2 win against Real. Club Brugge knock out Marseille, who drop out altogether after a terrible week for the Serbian co, and they're in the playoffs, the Belgians. Inter beat Dortmund by 2-0. First DiMarco and then Andy Diouf with an important win for the Italians. Spurs, of course, top 8. Thomas Frank smiling from ear to ear, I'm sure, with the 2-0 win in Germany. Leverkusen, too good for Villarreal. Leverkusen in the playoffs. Liverpool, massive win, 6-0 against Karabakh to finish very much in the top 8. City, the same story. They've done the job against Galatasaray. Haaland with first of those. No goals Monaco and Juve, not much to say. Chelsea with the big win at Napoli, 2 for João Pedro. Paphos 4-1 winners against Slavia. Excellent night again for the Cypriots. 1-1 in Paris, which doesn't do either side a lot of good. Bayern with Musiala and then a peach from Kane beat PSV. They were already going to finish second. And Union Saint-Gilloise doesn't matter a huge amount to either side, but they will make the playoffs with the 1-0 win against Atalanta, who will also now be in that playoff group. So, if we can, we'll try and talk you through this. So Arsenal, 8 wins from 8. Bayern, 21 points from their 8 games played. Liverpool up to third. Another good campaign in the end in this group phase format for Arne Slot's side. Good night for the Premier League, as you can see, with Liverpool, Tottenham behind Arsenal, of course, Chelsea and Man City all making the top 8. So talk earlier of 3 or maybe 4 Premier League teams automatic qualifiers for the round of 16. Need to be more optimistic, don't we? Newcastle miss out. They are though in the playoffs with that clutch of big hitters. Real Madrid, Inter, PSG, Newcastle, Juve, Atleti, Atalanta, and Leverkusen. They will all be seeded teams, remember, in the playoffs. And then the rest of the teams from Dortmund all the way down to the heroics of Benfica
They will be in the competition. They will be the unseeded sides in those playoff games next month. And then Marseille down to Kairat Almaty. I'm afraid that's your lot for the Champions League this season. That includes, of course, Napoli beaten tonight at home, Ajax 2, and Athletic Bilbao. They all miss out. Right, we'll do it all again tomorrow with the Europa League culminating that group phase. Match day 8, every game live. Tomorrow from 7 p.m, Goal Show Extra as well. Liverpool, Newcastle, Saturday from the Premier League, 7 p.m. start on TNT Sports 1. City, Spurs also on Saturday the 7th of Feb in a full week of Premier League games. Every game live. Fourth round of the FA Cup, 11 games live across the weekend of Valentine's. And knockout phase in the playoffs all starts Tuesday the 17th of Feb.
Hello, TNT Sports viewers.
That is all from me. Until you guys, I hope you all have a good night. But come on, Arsenal. Voyage, and I'll see you in the next one.